What's up, guys? Crypto Fud. Let's jump right into this. So, Dogelon, just gonna do a quick, update. Nothing really much has changed in the last few days since I've came out with the previous videos. I do have a couple lines drawn. Some things I do want to point out. So, first things first is obviously we're sitting at around 4-1. We have been sitting in this channel, really been bouncing at 4-1 for the last week. We do get little spikes where you'll see us maybe jump up to around the 4-3 mark, then get rejected. And then it looked like we tested a few times the upper, let's see here, the 4-2, almost 4-3 mark a few times and got rejected both those times. And then recently just testing the 4-2. What I'm pointing out is just in the last week, we've been making lower highs, right? Lower highs, and we've been really testing this 4-1 mark, testing it to the point where eventually I think one of these are going to break. And to be honest, I know Dogelon, the community out there is very strong, and I know you can just tell. Looks like if you can see, I just posted a video on another project, and it's the same thing where the community is so strong. You can see there's just a lot of people holding. The buyers are coming in when we do see these little dips, and that's something that you want to see in a project. In the last week, the market has been so uncertain on what's going on. And that's why you see Bitcoin fluctuating between 23.1 and then it'll spike up to like 23.8. It's been just really moving in between those marks because it wants to break out one day and then it wants to break down another day. So it's just back and forth. And the stock market's been like that as well. The DXY, the dollar, has been it's been fluctuating as well. One day it comes out and it's up 70% spike, and then the next day it's down 40 cents. So with that being said, there's so much uncertainty in the market, and to look at other projects, not really the meme kind of sector, but I'm looking at other projects like Cardano, ICP, Filecoin, a lot of these other Ethereum, all these other like bigger altcoins, they actually have been getting hit harder where they're just going down 10, 15%. If you look at their charts, they're actually down, from where their local highs are. Not like crazy, but a lot more than what these meme coin projects are looking at. And what I'm getting to is it looks like the community is really holding on. There is some uncertainty. Obviously, it trickles into these projects as well. But just the fact that you can see that in the last week, it really hasn't gone down like a lot of these projects have, like 15, 20%. It's really just been holding. But you can't deny that we have been making, since the local high up here at the 5, we have been making lower highs. If you can see, I mean, this line could literally just get drawn down perfectly. Eventually, something's going to break. And what I'm getting to is if we're at a pivotal point where with Bitcoin and the whole crypto market that we need to hold these levels and we need to see some kind of movement, hopefully to the upside. If we do see the downside, I don't see it as a negative. I think, and I drew a line, as long as we can hold this spot right here, which is basically the 3.9 mark, we bounced off of this multiple times. If we can at least hold this, Dogelon's still bullish in my eyes. I mean, it's bullish in my eyes in the long term, but I'm talking short term for right now. If we can hold this 3.9, that's going to be a good spot that maybe we could, if we do come down, I'm just saying, I want to be real with you guys. If we do come down, that's the spot where we're going to want to see a solid bounce and us go back up to that 4 level. Sometimes I've said this like a broken record. Sometimes these projects, they need to hit, retest some levels. If we go back, a few weeks when we hit that first local high, we were at 4.4, and look, it looked like we were going right back down, and we bounced off this fib line, the 618, perfectly. Bounced off that 618 at 3.5, and we made a new local high. You see? So sometimes that's what we need to see. We need to see some kind of a cool off and get to a certain spot, and the buyers can come in and basically shoot us back up. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen every time, We have to keep an eye on the actual market and see what's going on, the bigger scope of things like Bitcoin, because that's going to dictate how the market's going. But at the end of the day, these levels, if we do go down to 3.9 and test this, or maybe we fall back down to the point 0.5, or even if we bounce back down to this 618, honestly, I look at it as an opportunity for anyone that's sitting on the sidelines to jump in, not financial advice, or anyone that's looking to add to their bag. You always got to be looking to add to your bag. Especially with these projects, where they're headed in the long run. They're going to go up. It's like, how many X's are we going to see? Is it going to be 10, 20, 100X? And you want to look back if it's a year, 2 years from now, and be happy that you weren't scared and that you bought in when this thing bounced off the 618, or when it, whatever levels you feel comfortable on accumulating. So I hope I'm giving you guys some good motivation, because I believe in Dogelon. I've watched the growth of this thing for the last year or two, and it's been nothing but a very nice community as far as just being strong, people holding. You don't see those crazy just like spike ups and then spike downs, like just people jumping in and jumping out. You see the growth in this thing. So I'll leave it there. Again, some levels to look forward to for right now. If we are going to maybe bounce down and maybe some good opportunities, that 3.9 is what we need to hold. That's going to be a pivotal spot. If we break that spot, we most likely will see us go down to the 3.7. The 3.7 will be another pivotal spot for us to hold. And if not, the 618 is going to be your major spot at around 3.5. That's going to be where, at the end of the day, we're going to want to hold. And hopefully we see the buyers take over from there, and we can see a nice bounce up to at least back to where we've been sitting comfortable at around 4.41. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If I see anything as far as this break, I will be coming out immediately with some videos, even if it's later today. I will be coming out with updates, keeping you guys exactly in the know of what's going on. And that leads me to my next point. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribing to the channel so you guys can get instant alerts whenever I do come out with videos, so you guys can see exactly what we're going through, what we can look forward to, and maybe some levels to accumulate and jump in and add to that bag. Obviously not financial advice. Other than that, thank you guys so much